Hello, everyone, and welcome back to World Music Facts. Today, we are going to uncover the fascinating story and hidden facts behind one of the sweetest and most memorable songs of the late 1990s, Sometimes by Britney Spears. When people think about Britney Spears, they often remember energetic performances, unforgettable music videos, and her rise as one of the biggest pop stars in music history. But before the world saw Britney as the global superstar known by millions of fans, she was a young artist taking her first steps into music industry. And one of the songs that helped introduce her softer and more emotional side to the world was Sometimes. Released in 1999, Sometimes became an important part of Britney Spears' debut studio album, Baby One More Time. This album changed Britney's life forever and became one of the most successful debut albums in pop music history. While the title track, Baby One More Time, became a worldwide sensation, Sometimes showed a different side of Britney. Instead of focusing only on energetic dance performances, this song highlighted her gentle vocals, emotional expression, and charming personality. The song was written by Swedish songwriter Jörgen Olofsson, who created a beautiful pop melody based on feelings of love, uncertainty, and young emotions. The simple but memorable sound of the song helped listeners connect with it easily. Unlike many fast and energetic pop songs from that era, Sometimes had a calm and dreamy atmosphere. Britney's soft voice matched the feeling of the song perfectly, creating a romantic and emotional experience for listeners around the world. The song quickly became popular among fans because it represented a feeling that many people could understand: the excitement of liking someone, the fear of expressing emotions, and the hope of being accepted. The official music video played a major role in making Sometimes unforgettable. In the video, Britney appears at a beautiful seaside location wearing a white outfit, creating a peaceful and elegant visual style. The ocean, wooden pier, and background dancers created a magical atmosphere that perfectly matched the gentle sound of the song. Even though Britney was still at the beginning of her career, the video showed her confidence, natural charm, and ability to connect with audiences. This was one of the first moments when fans around the world started seeing Britney Spears as more than just a new singer. She was becoming a performer who could create memorable moments through both music and visuals. The success of Sometimes helped Britney Spears build a strong connection with fans around the world. Many listeners loved the innocent and positive feeling of the song. It represented the youthful style of late 1990s pop music, a time when romantic melodies and emotional lyrics were becoming extremely popular. The song showed that Britney was not only a talented dancer and performer, but also someone who could deliver a softer and more emotional performance. As her popularity continued to grow, Sometimes became an important part of Britney's musical journey. The song's success helped introduce her to audiences in many countries and strengthen her position as one of the most exciting new artists of that era. The official music video also played a major role in creating Britney's early image. During the late 1990s, music videos were one of the most powerful ways for artists to connect with fans. Television channels and music programs helped bring new songs to millions of people around the world. Britney's beautiful visuals, memorable choreography, and charming personality made her stand out among many other artists. The peaceful seaside setting of the Sometimes video became one of the most recognizable images from her early career. The combination of the ocean view, the wooden pier, and the elegant dance performance created a timeless feeling that fans still remember today. Another interesting fact about Sometimes is that it represented a different side of pop music at the time. While many songs focus on powerful beats and energetic performances, Sometimes showed that a simple melody and honest emotions could also create a worldwide connection. The song became a reminder that music does not always need to be complicated. Sometimes, a beautiful melody and a relatable message are enough to touch millions of hearts. The growing popularity of Britney Spears also helped her debut album become a massive success. The album introduced the world to a young artist who would soon become one of the most influential figures in modern pop music. However, behind the fame and success, Sometimes remained special because it represents the beginning of Britney's incredible journey. It was a moment when audiences were first discovering her talent, her personality, and her unique style. For many fans, this song is connected with memories of the late 1990s, a golden era filled with unforgettable pop songs, colorful music videos, and rising young stars. Even after many years, Sometimes continues to be remembered because it captured a special feeling that remains timeless. The song was not only a hit from the past, it became a symbol of Britney Spears' early dreams and the beginning of a legendary career. And this is why Sometime continues to hold a special place in the history of pop music. The story of Sometimes is also a story about the beginning of a new era in pop music. When Britney Spears entered the music industry, the world of pop was changing. The late 1990s were a time when young artists were bringing new energy, new styles, and fresh sounds to millions of listeners. Britney quickly became one of the most recognizable faces of this generation. Her combination of music, fashion, dancing, and memorable performances helped create a new image of the modern pop star. Sometimes played an important role in showing another side of Britney. While many people knew her for energetic performances and catchy dance songs, this track highlighted her ability to deliver a softer and more emotional performance. The song's popularity grew because it felt simple and relatable. The emotions behind the song were easy for listeners to understand. It expressed feelings of love, hope, and uncertainty that many people experience in their lives. This emotional connection helped Sometimes become more than just another pop release. For many fans, the song became connected with personal memories, special moments, and the excitement of discovering a new artist. The success of Sometimes also showed the power of a great music video. At that time, artists were not only judged by their songs, but also by the stories and images they created through their videos. Britney's early music videos helped build her identity as a performer and made her one of the most recognizable young stars in the world. The success of her debut album, Baby One More Time, changed Britney's life forever. The album became a worldwide success and introduced millions of people to her unique style and talent. However, songs like Sometimes helped prove that Britney was more than just a performer with impressive dance moves. She was an artist who could create emotional moments and connect with audiences through music. Behind every successful song, there's a team of talented people working together. Songwriters create the melody and emotions, producers shape the sound, directors create the visual story, and performers bring everything to life. Sometimes became memorable because all these elements came together perfectly. Over the years, Britney Spears released many successful songs and became one of the most influential pop artists of her generation. Her music and performances inspired many singers who followed after her. But Sometimes will always have a special place because it represents the beginning of her incredible journey. It captures the moment when a young singer stepped into the spotlight and started creating memories for millions of people around the world. As the years passed, Britney Spears continued to grow as an artist and became one of the biggest names in entertainment history. She released many famous songs, performed on some of the world's biggest stages, and became an inspiration for millions of fans. But among all her achievements, Sometimes remains a special song because it represents the beginning of everything. It takes listeners back to a time when the world was first discovering Britney Spears, a young artist with a dream, a unique voice, and a determination to succeed. The song also shows how powerful music can be. A simple melody created decades ago can still bring back emotions, memories, and feelings from another time. This is the magic of timeless music. The popularity of Sometimes continued even after the golden era of traditional music television ended. With the rise of digital platforms, new generations of listeners were able to discover Britney's early work and experience the charm of her first major hits. The official music video introduced the song to millions of new viewers and proved that great music can continue to connect with people across different generations. Sometimes is remembered not only because of its success, but also because of the emotions it represents. It represents youth, dreams, hope, and excitement of a new beginning. It reminds fans that every legendary artist has a starting point, and every great journey begins with a single step. For Britney Spears, Sometimes was one of those important first steps. It helped introduce her talent to the world and became a foundation for the incredible career that followed. Looking back today, the song remains a beautiful example of late 1990s pop music. Its gentle melody, romantic feeling, and unforgettable visuals continue to make a favorite among longtime fans and new listeners. More than 2 decades after its release, Sometimes is still remembered as one of Britney Spears' classic songs. It is not just a song from the past. It is a piece of pop music history that tells the story of a young artist who became a global superstar. From a hopeful young singer to one of the most famous entertainers in the world, Britney Spears' journey has been unforgettable, and sometimes will always remain one of the songs that helped begin that incredible story. This was a hidden story and fascinating journey behind Britney Spears' Sometimes. Thank you for watching World Music Facts. If you enjoyed this journey through music history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us for more amazing facts, forgotten stories, and legendary moments from the world of music. See you in the next story.